off her head!
Get off me!
Get off! Your knee
Get
is
off
on her
me!
Get it off!
Get back.
Get off her head!
In Los Angeles, that is Amanda Trebach, a nurse and U.S. citizen who was observing ICE agents near their staging area.
Get off me!
This is public property, sir.
ICE says Trebach threatened agents with a protest sign.
This is ICE beating her up. They got her knee on her head. I am where I need to be, 10 feet, so...
You guys get her in the van?
Sir, you okay?
Yeah, my keys are in there.
Okay.
Get back.
And you got 10
feet away from us.
It is 10 feet. You a brown man. You should be ashamed of your motherfucking selves. You guys are on the wrong side of history. You're going to be in history books. Are they hurting you?
Federal agents in that unmarked van took the nurse to a detention facility and said she would be charged with impeding and obstructing federal law enforcement. But soon after the arrest video went viral on social media, all of the charges were dropped. Apparently the video contradicted what ICE agents had told prosecutors. Go figure. Hello everybody, David Schuster here. It is not unusual for law enforcement officers to have little understanding or respect for constitutional rights. Such ignorance seems even more prevalent, though, among immigration and customs enforcement agents. ICE teams have repeatedly snatched and arrested people without a warrant, and because the agents didn't like what somebody said, or the color of their skin, or their accent. Never mind, of course, that the Constitution gives everybody in the United States free speech in any language or accent. And the courts have long held that criticizing a law enforcement officer is protected speech, and that racial profiling is illegal. But who needs the Constitution when you're an agent of the Trump administration trying to meet arrest quotas? Anyway, legal experts say that this assault and detention of nurse Amanda Trebach was clearly unlawful, and that she could have compelling grounds for a civil rights lawsuit. She and the other ICE observers were standing on public property, and they were simply waving their signs, according to all accounts, although there are some accounts that maybe they were yelling at the ICE agents. But there's no evidence that anybody blocked ICE vehicles or impeded any agents. In other words, the ICE agents claimed obstruction until the government assertions were contradicted by the citizens' video. This is how ICE seems to operate these days. Arrest anybody and everybody you don't like or who criticizes your mission, and let the lawyers sort it out later. Of course, that is not how due process works under the U.S. Constitution. And legal experts say that ICE could be found liable for any physical and emotional damage suffered by nurse Amanda Trebach. The legal exposure for the Department of Homeland Security and its ICE agents seems to be growing by the day. By their own admission, ICE has eliminated nearly all standards for ICE agents. Citizens with no law enforcement experience and of any age are now being encouraged to join the agency. Recently, Trump supporter and actor Dean Cain, who briefly played the role of Superman on a short-lived television series, said that he was joining ICE.
And I will be sworn in as an ICE agent ASAP. So they'll have 80,001 recruits.
Are you going to be hopping out of ICE vans and apprehending guys?
I will do whatever Director Lyons wants me to do. If that's what it takes, absolutely.
The ridicule of Cain has been intense. Democrat Representative Jack Kimball of California showed Cain's obesity and mocked Cain's failed acting career. Quote, "So proud of Dean Cain joining ICE. Finally, they found somebody who doesn't need a mask because nobody recognizes him." The exception may be Internal Revenue Service collection agents. Hoodlum wrote, "No wonder he had to join ICE. According to public records, Dean Cain faced significant tax issues with 5 major tax liens totaling over $800,000. ICE is currently offering new recruits a $50,000 signing bonus. With all of the additional ICE agents and the ramped-up deportation rates, the Trump administration is looking to build additional detention facilities. The Republican Party of Nevada wants in on the action. Headline: in fundraising pitch, Nevada GOP urges state to build its own alligator Alcatraz, but coyote-themed. Quote, the Republican Party sent a fundraising email August 8th asking if Nevada should follow Florida's example and construct its own detention facility. Florida has Alligator Alcatraz, a high-security ICE detention center designed to detain and process illegal immigrants quickly and efficiently, reads the email. Now we're asking, should Nevada have something similar? We're calling it the Coyote Compound, and it would send a clear message Nevada takes border security seriously. Actually, the message would be that Nevada Republicans embrace cruelty and incompetence. Because the latest data shows that the number of people being arrested by ICE who have a violent criminal record is less than 8%. Most people being detained and arrested have no record except some citizenship issues, or they are U.S. citizens that ICE doesn't like. And that takes us back to Los Angeles and Nurse Amanda Treback. It is not clear if Nurse Treback is going to sue ICE for her unlawful arrest and detention. For now, she is taking some time to decompress and process things. Still, one can only hope she gets the justice she deserves in whatever form she seeks. ICE is out of control and engaged in behavior that is reckless, dangerous, and unlawful. They are not protecting the border. They are terrorizing people with dark skin, all for the sadistic pleasure of Donald Trump, Stephen Miller, and countless other right-wing lunatics. Someday, this will end. And history will record that everybody who stood up to ICE, from nurses like Amanda Treback to other concerned citizens documenting the raids, all of these activists will be remembered and recognized as heroes. They are a light in the dark, dreary, and shameful era of Donald Trump. I'm David Schuster. Thanks for joining us.